Hey, what's up YouTube community? It's your guy James here from JMV's Epic Reviews, back with another brand new video for you guys. As you can see guys, I'm going to be using multiple camera angles in different videos. The previous video, that is my apologies, the video got uploaded. YouTube had uploaded my video like that, so I wasn't able to do another video on top of that, so I apologize for those angles. I didn't mean to do that, but that's just the way it came out. But I'm excited today because I'm not going to be doing a Pokemon trading card game unboxing with you guys today, or an opening of sorts. I'm going to be doing a movie review. I just came back from the movies. I just saw Godzilla, King of the Monsters. I'm going to be doing a review for you. Spoilers. I'm going to be doing a spoilers review. I did do a non-spoiler review for Pokemon Detective Pikachu. This video will have spoilers in it, so be prepared for spoilers. But I'm going to do a King of the Monsters, Godzilla review, spoiler review. Before I do that, in the last video I did release the winner of the Charizard GX card giveaway. Getty Images, congratulations, you did win the Charizard GX raffle. I have not got a message or a response from you yet. I did write the email you can contact me by down in that video, the last video I did of the raffle. So I put in my email down there, so you can contact me through that email, and then we can get things sorted out. If you don't contact me by Sunday, I'm gonna relinquish you as the winner, and we'll do another re-raffle and see if we can get another winner for this Charizard GX card. So please, if you're watching these videos, Getty Images, please message me in my email so we can get some contact information together so I can mail you over that card. But yeah, I'm excited today, guys. So besides that, finally I'm doing a video that's not just a Pokemon unboxing. I want to do a movie review with you guys. Godzilla, King of the Monsters. If you are a big Godzilla fan, I'm not a huge Godzilla fan, but I have watched the older movies of Godzilla. I've been into Godzilla for, I would say, a long time. I know the old Godzilla music, the old Godzilla theme, So I've been a Godzilla fan for, a while. I did see the 2014 Godzilla. I thought it was okay. To me, it was a little, out of sorts, I guess I could say. I didn't love it, but I also didn't hate it. I did love how they made Godzilla look. I loved his roar, stuff like that. The sound effects, a lot of little things were good. Just besides the acting, though, the acting wasn't that great in the 2014 film. But I have to say, I just got home from seeing the new Godzilla King of the Monsters, and I was very pleased. I think it was better than the first one. I think it had a lot more fight scenes. The fight scenes weren't cut off as much as in the 2014 film. A lot of the fight scenes, you would get a little glimpse, and then they would just cut it off, and it would go back to character interaction, human character interactions. And it kind of took away from the movie, because when you go to see a big monster movie, you want to see those big fights. So I think we definitely got better fight scenes in this movie. The movie was kind of long. Godzilla King of the Monsters was kind of long. It was a dragged out movie, I think, a little bit. I did like the acting. The acting wasn't bad. Millie Bobby Brown of Stranger Things, she did her thing. She had a great part. I liked the whole plot of the movie. I liked the whole story of the movie, even though it took a lot of building up to do. Vera Farmiga, who you also know, she's in the scarier movies like The Conjuring. She plays Lorraine Warren. She had a role as Millie Bobby Brown's mom in the movie. I did see her in, I haven't really seen her in any type of other character roles besides her roles in the Conjuring universe and the horror universe. So to see her in this movie was kind of cool, because you got to see a different side of her, and she did an amazing part. I think I liked her acting a lot. I think she did a great I think she had a great part in the movie. I liked the whole twist throughout the movie. There's a couple twists here and there, but one thing that this movie had that the first Godzilla movie didn't have is that this Godzilla movie brought back a lot of the older stuff. You saw a lot of the older music. Even in this movie, Godzilla's roar towards the end of the movie really sounded like the original roar from the older Godzilla films. So it really brought back some memories for me watching those older Godzilla films. So that was kind of cool. And they also brought back the original music. So the original music was pretty awesome to hear in the movie theater. So they brought back that. So that was kind of cool. Even they did tweak it around a little much. They moved it around a little much, but it was good. I really enjoyed it. Like I said, the fight scenes were much better than the first film, and just the introduction to all the characters was pretty cool. You know, seeing this better CGI form of King Ghidorah and Rodan and Mothra was really dope. I really like how Mothra looked. You know, in the older movies, her creation was kind of like, she looked a little soft to me. You know what I'm saying? Like she didn't have that fierceness to her. In this movie, you really got that. You know, she had the stinger on the end of her body. She had the long pointy arms that she stuck her enemies with. So in one part in the movie, you know, she's fighting Rodan and she's stabbing Rodan with her arms. That was kind of cool. She had a different type of fierceness to her in this movie than she did in the original. So I really thought that was really cool, seeing a side of Mothra like that. Godzilla, we got a glimpse at the end of the movie. Burning Godzilla came out, and you know, he did his thing. He destroyed King Ghidorah. So that was pretty cool, having that little touch at the end with Godzilla turning into Burning Godzilla and going into like a supernova kind of form. That was kind of really cool, seeing him turn into that. What else was there that we could talk about? I loved King Ghidorah. King Ghidorah looked like fierce, looked scary. You know, he was an apex monster. You could tell he was you know, Godzilla's main foe. You could tell that was his, you know, that was the director's intention in getting that intensity between both of those monsters. So that was really cool. I love the way King Ghidorah looked. Rodan also looked really cool. I like how, you know, he soared over the city and everything gets blown to pieces. That was pretty cool. It just shows you how strong these monsters are, these titans are. So that was really cool. But the movie in general was definitely better than the 2014 version. I wasn't a huge fan of the 2014 version, so if I had to give that movie a rating out of 10, I'd probably give it like a 7-ish, because I did like some of the stuff that was input into that movie. But I have to say that Godzilla King of the Monsters really put that movie over the top. I think the second movie was a lot better. If I had to rate this movie, King of the Monsters, out of 10, I would probably give it somewhere between an 8.5. The only reason I would probably give it those is because the movie was kind of dragged out a bit. And, you know, in the first movie, like I was talking about before, the cutscenes out of fights really took away from the movie. And the cutscenes in this movie, there was a few of them, but there wasn't as much in the first. So it was better in a sense. It was definitely better. So, but I'm only looking forward to the future of the MonsterVerse. You know, I love the Marvel Universe. I love the DC Universe. And I want to see what path the MonsterVerse is going to take. I know that the next movie coming out is going to be Kong versus Godzilla. So that should be really cool. The after credit scene in Godzilla King of the Monsters was interesting. And I would say interesting in the sense that I don't know what they're preparing for, but as you can see, the main antagonist in Godzilla King of the Monsters, I forgot his name, but he was the main antagonist. He was an eco-terrorist or whatever you want to call him. He played Tywin Lannister in Game of Thrones. I love his character. I love how he carries himself. I love his demeanor. You know, he's good for a villain role. So I saw him fitting that role really well. But I would love to see where they're going to go with that in the after credits, where, you know, he visits like this factory and him and his troops walk in and they see King Ghidorah's head chopped off, you know, by Godzilla. So they find his head. So my thing is obviously he wants to use the head as like for DNA purposes. Now I feel like they can go either there could be two ways it can go with this. So in one instance, they can use King Ghidorah's DNA to make a clone of King Ghidorah. That's a possibility for upcoming movies. Or there's a possibility that they could use the DNA out of King Ghidorah to infuse it into Kong to make him bigger and more, muscular and just bigger in size so that he can fight Godzilla or whatever case may be. But it's gonna definitely have something to do with the DNA. They're gonna extract the DNA from King Ghidorah. What are they gonna do with it? That's up in the air. But it was cool in credit scene because it makes you question on where the MonsterVerse is going to go from here. So that was kind of cool. But yeah, definitely I gave the movie like an 8.5, around that area. I would definitely recommend to go see it. If you like the first Godzilla, you will definitely like this one more, just because of the characters and the sound effects and everything. It was really up to par. I really enjoyed this one better than the first one. The first one was good, but I think this one was better. But like I said, guys, that's my, and if I could think about a part of the movie that I really liked, we had multiple fights with King Ghidorah, so that was kind of cool. We had the fight scene King Ghidorah with Rodan. It was kind of short. You had the first fight scene with Godzilla, which was kind of cool, and then you had the other fight scene where they dropped the oxygen bomb on King Ghidorah and Godzilla in their fight, and Godzilla got really weak and was hurt, so he had to go back down into his caves down below, in the hollow earth theory, how that goes. So he went down into his burrow to gain nuclear energy from the earth, and then how they brought the atomic bomb down there and used it to power him up. That was kind of cool. But there was a lot more fight scenes in this movie, and that's what I really enjoyed at this movie that we didn't really get too much of in the first movie. And honestly, I didn't really like the Mutos in the first movie. To me, they looked kind of like cheesy, I guess. There wasn't enough detail to the Mutos' character. In King Ghidorah, you could see all that detail they put into the character, into the CGI. So that was really cool. Even Rodan and Mothra was just awesome. Like, the way they portrayed Mothra I really, 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 really loved. So, I mean, that's about it. That's all that comes to my mind. Leave in the comment section below if you've seen the movie. Tell me your opinion about it. Tell me if you disagree or agree with what I'm saying. Give me any feedback you guys want to give me in the comment section below. I would love to hear it. And don't forget to share, subscribe, like, and comment down below on any of my videos. I really do appreciate it from the whole YouTube community for helping me out. And we're almost at 30 subscribers, so I'm trying to just build it up. But thank you guys for tuning into this video, and look forward to another video probably tomorrow. I may have an unboxing or an opening with the Pokemon trading card game, so look out for that tomorrow. And that's about it. Thank you guys, and I'll see you next time. Appreciate it. Peace.